What's going on, y'all? So I want to talk about Anne Heche. And for those of you who don't know who Anne Heche was, she was an actress. And there are 3 films that she starred in that I remember her by, or remember her for, rather. And the first one being Donnie Brasco, the next one being 6 Days, 7 Nights, and then the 1998 remake of Psycho. So I remember those just like it was yesterday. Now, Anne is also known for dating Ellen DeGeneres back in the 90s, right? And so that was a high profile relationship because they both came out at a time where it was unpopular, especially in Hollywood at that particular time. But anyway, it must have been something about Anne because that sparked Ellen to come out the closet and say, hey, you know what? I've come to the realization that it's time for me to live my life how I choose to. And so she came out to the world and told everyone that she was gay. Now, their relationship lasted from 1997 to 2000, and they decided to split up. And over the years, Anne has been on record about how Ellen has tried to counsel her in Hollywood, for whatever reason. Now, I don't want to take a deep dive into Anne and Ellen's relationship because that's a whole book in itself, but I do briefly want to talk about Anne's upbringing because it was definitely disturbing. Her father, by the name of Donald Heche, this man was evil. He basically violated her and gave her the word that rhymes with Slurpees. Now, on top of that, her father was living a double life. He would leave sometimes for 2 to 3 weeks and he would go to gay bathhouses. And he ended up contracting that 4-letter word and he passed away in 1983. And to add insult to injury, she also lost her brother to a car crash. So she just had a very terrible upbringing that drove her to drink. It drove her to use drugs. She's been adamant and also just truthful about her struggles with abuse due to everything that she'd been through and experienced as a child. So now that I gave you guys a briefing of Anne Heche's background, I want to talk about what transpired in the last week or so. So Anne Heche was involved in a car crash, and unfortunately she succumbed to her injuries, allegedly, because a lot of people out there are throwing around these conspiracy theories that Hollywood made sure to get Anne Heche out of here quickly. And the reasoning behind this conspiracy theory that Hollywood had something to do with Anne Heche leaving us prematurely is because of the fact that she was a part of a Lifetime film that's set to air in September that was surrounded around ST. And the title of the film is called Girl in Room 13. So what I want to do right here is play you guys a video clip that was captured by a resident in the neighborhood that Anne crashed in, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so you guys saw and heard that, and if you didn't hear the impact of Anne's Mini Cooper hitting the house, I suggest you go back and look at the video because you can definitely hear it. And right here you can see the damage that was caused to the vehicle and the house. And so basically when I just, listened to the tires screeching, it seems like she was turning the corner. And in my estimation, it sounds like she was running from something or someone. So what I want to do right here is play you guys a clip of the accident being reported. And the reporter actually refers to Anne as being a guy. And that just sounds weird in my estimation. And also, they said that Anne was placed in a blanket that helps protect the burns, and things of that nature. But it seems like she was in a body bag. And in this clip, you'll see Anne trying to get out of that body bag as if she's trying to get away.
Activity that we were looking for, that anxious or that quick moving that was going on the other side of the vehicle. Oh my gosh, he's completely alive. He was trying to get away.
Now, it just could have been an error in reporting, but we all make mistakes, right? So it just could have been an error. But at the end of the day, you can see in this photo here that Anne was wearing a pink top that day. And in the photo in where she seems to try to escape from the stretcher, basically out of the body bag, she has on that same pink top. Now, another thing that I find interesting about this accident is that they're reporting, and I'm going to paraphrase this, they're reporting that they found sugar and Fenty in her system. And TMZ posted this photo of what it seems to be a vodka bottle resting at her feet while she's driving. Well, she wasn't driving at the moment, but basically, you know, it seems to be a vodka bottle, but who knows for sure. Now, another twist to this story is the fact that Ann was shopping for wigs, right? She was shopping for wigs that day. And the person that saw her last is a guy by the name of Robert Glass that owns the beauty parlor or whatever the wig shop that she was shopping at. And as a matter of fact, they took pictures together and things of this nature. Now, they're saying that he's responsible for her having sugar and alcohol in her system. And so basically, he's come out to refute those claims. So I want you guys to take a listen to what he had to say about the situation.
There are people who are nice, and there are people that are just evil, you know, making accusations that that I had something to do what her toxicology report said, you know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Well, they're saying that she could have gotten the cocaine or the fentanyl from me, you know, because I was the last person to see her. I've never done any type of drugs. I don't do that. I'm not that person. It's been really, really timing and taxing. I just feel a huge remorse. I feel like I could have done something more, like the universe sent her here for me to impact some kind of way. And I just feel like I didn't do everything that I was supposed to do, like to keep her here, like to protect her, you know? I'm extremely emotional about it because it's just wearing on my heart. Like this woman, she needed help and I wasn't there enough. I'm sorry.
All right, so you guys heard that, right? So I have a question for Robert Glass. Okay, so this picture that TMZ posted of Anne Heche allegedly having a vodka bottle in the car with her, did you take that picture also? And did you send that picture to TMZ? Because the word on the street is that you're the last person that Anne saw. Now, whether that's true or not, hey, that remains to be seen, but that's the word on the street. And whomever took this picture, it doesn't seem like by the look on Anne's face that she was trying to take a photo. And by the expression on her face, it almost comes across as if she was asking, like, what the are you doing? To be honest, right? But I don't know Anne Heche. I didn't know her personally, so I don't know her mannerisms and things of that nature. But I'm just looking at this photo and it just looks weird. Now, a lot of people feel that the reason why Anne was at Robert Glass's wig shop and the fact that she was shopping for wigs was she was looking for certain wigs to conceal her identity because she knew that certain people were after her. So what I want to do right here is read you guys a few tweets of what people are saying in regards to this situation. So this person says, who is he? Listen to the audio from the reporter in the chopper. The reporter refers to the person as he, not once, but like 3 times. Who is he? If Anne, too many things don't add up. Bear in mind, she just completed a movie on CT. What did she know? And so another person says, so cinematographer Helena Hutchins, who Alec Baldwin blanked and blank, Anne Heche, who was working on the ST film with her, Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, Paul Walker, all blanked after trying to expose ST. Question it, y'all. Then someone else says, in a body bag but not unalive. Then look how the supposed firefighters are acting. I don't believe they were firefighters at all. Then someone else says, like I said, she knows something about Ellen, which is her ex-girlfriend, and the left, and they had to put her down like Joan Rivers. Then another person says, what I don't understand is why they had her completely covered like she was unalived. Also, why were they not giving her oxygen and etc. with all the smoke inhalation? None of this makes sense. All right, so you guys heard all of that. Now, there's a lot of rumors that the girl in room 13, which is the project that Anne, worked on for Lifetime that's supposed to air in September, they're saying that it was surrounded by Jeffrey Epstein, but a lot of people are coming out and debunking that and saying that it wasn't. But at the end of the day, You know, given the fact that this particular project doesn't air until September, I can't help but to think that there must have been something within this documentary that would have exposed Hollywood elites. And so, you know, given the fact that it doesn't air until September, it gives them time to clean up things and edit things out that would actually point the fingers at certain individuals in the business that have been a part of this ST situation for quite some time. Now, a lot of people are saying that the reason why she probably tried to get out of that body bag, and we're talking about Anne Heche here, is due to the fact that her adrenaline had kicked in. Now, that could be a possibility, but look, when it comes to Hollywood, that's a dark and evil place, and I'm not going to put anything past anyone, right? I remain neutral. If that makes me more of a conspiracy theorist, then so be it. At the end of the day, there's some things that need to be exposed in Hollywood, and every time someone gets to the brink of exposing it, they end up unalived. And it's no coincidence in my estimation. But anyway, I'm gonna draw the line here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this particular situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.